Hi everyone, I'm on the Temple Institute website, and this is the organization that is going to rebuild the temple, the third temple in Israel, and it seems like they want to go back to the old days of doing things exactly like they were done as described in the Bible. I mean, they're doing everything exactly the same. This menorah here that they made is pure gold. It weighs like a half a ton of pure gold. And I think they want to dress like this and do everything exactly as it was. Yom Kippur, 5776. That's the date right now. So here's the message about repenting and how when you repent, it can change the past and it can change the future. And this is Chaim Richmond, I believe, and he is an advocate and supports and leads the Noahide movement for Gentiles to be included in the Book of Life with God. Okay, but you can't believe in Jesus. You can believe in God, one God, but they have 7 commandments in the Noahide laws, and one of them, I think the first one, is idolatry. If you believe in Jesus, this is idolatry. So here they are. I think they want to go back to this if they want to do everything exactly as it was in the first and second temple times. Blessings for a good, sweet year. So what I want to show you down here is this, raising a red heifer in Israel. Okay, they're trying to raise a perfect red heifer in Israel for sacrifice. They have to offer a sacrifice, and they're rehearsing the sacrifices. And I mentioned it, I did make another video. So they're accomplishing the impossible. They have recreated 70 vessels of temple artifacts, to use in the temple. And right here is, you can go on the Temple Institute and watch all of this information. It's very interesting.
For 2,000 years, we've been waiting for a perfect red heifer, a parah adumah. People think that finding a real red heifer is impossible. But the truth is, there are thousands of red cows throughout the world. Go to Google and search for images of red cows, and you'll see red Angus in America, you'll see Shetland in the Scottish Highlands, and you'll see red cattle in Norfolk Island, just to mention a few. There are many red cows throughout the world, and the challenge is not to find a particular red cow. The challenge is to raise a perfect red heifer according to the exact biblical requirements here in the land of Israel. Well, it's time to stop waiting and start doing.
Okay, so they want to find the perfect red heifer to sacrifice it. Oh, and this is so hard to take. And Jesus paid the price already. We don't have to sacrifice animals anymore. So this, it's also the Muslim day of sacrifice that they celebrate, and this is what happens to these animals. Okay, this is how it is. Blood sacrifice. This world is all about blood, blood. We're bloody when we're born, and life is all about blood, and Jesus paid the price already. I mean, it's just the way it is. So this is what they do. Some countries, they have animals sacrifice every few years or something, and the poor animals, it's so sad, Look, they just cut off their heads, and look, it's Here is the festival. Oh my gosh, I don't know. This is how Muslims celebrate Eid, the festival of sacrifice. So they copy Abraham's willingness to sacrifice his son for God. Just don't want to live on this earth anymore. Look, look. I don't like humans. Yeah, and they do camels too. I mean, they want to live too. Everything living wants to live. Look, and I read if you have a farm and you want to slaughter one of your animals for food, that you should take it away calmly and not do it in front of all the others. Look, they dress it up and then kill it as a sacrifice. So, what is all this about sacrifice? Why is this common in so many cultures and religions everywhere from the beginning of time? Some of them are horrific. They kill like 5,000 animals at a time. Look, there's the windpipe. Help! Let me off of this planet. I don't like it. Kids watching. And they feel they have to do it to pay for their sins. There's something innate in human beings, and they feel like they're bad, and they have to sacrifice in order to have something pay for their sins. Well, if that's the case, then Jesus did it already. Most animals are so sweet. I don't know. There's something barbaric about it. Really barbaric. Look. Do you think this animal wants to die? No, and it's standing up and alive, and they just start killing it. Well, anyway, that's what they want to do.
The Institute has embarked upon an unprecedented historical project to raise a herd of red cows here in the land of Israel.
You're next. Or you.
After decades of intensive study and research, the Institute has partnered with an Israeli cattleman and, using state-of-the-art technique and under strict rabbinical supervision, we're going to raise a herd of red cows here in Israel. We're going to select a proper candidate from this herd for the fulfillment of the biblical requirements of the commandment of the red heifer. Make no mistake, this project is nothing less than the first stage of the reintroduction of biblical purity into the world, the prerequisite for the rebuilding of the Holy Temple.
Okay, well, Jesus was perfect. Jesus makes more sense to me now than ever. Jesus fulfilled all this. It's done. He was perfect without blemish and paid the price, the final sacrifice for all sins, for everyone, everywhere, all over the world. So all in Nepal, where they do this horrific animal slaughter, the Muslims, the Jews wanting to kill all these animals, sacrifice these animals, done. It's finished. Stop it.
For almost 30 years, the Temple Institute has been accomplishing the impossible.
Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, so, all those commandments and admonitions to kill people if they don't believe or if they're idolaters. All right, these people are going to do it. So, Christians, if you believe in Jesus Christ, and the Muslims and the Jews come to power, along with the Catholics, because the Catholics don't really want you to have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, then those Christians who believe in Jesus Christ will have their heads lopped off. Okay? Thanks for watching. It's a terrible truth. Bye for now. Many blessings.